Welcome to the Bash. Tonight we're having a special nighttime edition on the Bash regarding social justice and national health care. You know, it's interesting on the media, sometimes I hear people who say that the word social justice, to beware of that because it might lead to socialism. Well, I'm here to lay to you that what should we be for? Social justice or social injustice? Obviously, we as a nation should be for social justice. I am here to say that the United States of America, yes, I'm patriotic, and yes, I'm all for the United States. I love our country, but we need to set our house in order. We need to improve as a nation. That's very important. And I do believe that we need to be conservative, to start living within our means like a person should do, like a household should do, to have a balanced sheet where we have more money than what we're spending. And as a nation, we need to improve drastically in this area. In the 1970s, the early 1970s, I was an overseas missionary in the Bahamas for 3.5 years. And one of the many things that struck me about the Bahamas was that they had, back then, national health care that was working very, very well. I've also been in the insurance business for approximately almost 30 years. This June will be 30 years. And you would think of someone in the insurance business as being against national health care. Well, why am I for national health care? Because it is the right thing. It's the thing that we should do as a nation to help our citizens. Jesus, when he came to the earth, he helped the poor and the needy. He reached out to those who were sick. And one of his main ministries here was to reach out and give a helping hand to those who were sick. And as a nation, it's important that we reach our hands out and help those who need health care and can't afford it or who don't qualify for it. I want to read something to you out of Isaiah chapter 1, verse 16. Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean. Put away the evil of your doings from before my eyes. Cease to do evil. Learn to do good. Seek justice. Rebuke the oppressor. Defend the fatherless and plead for the widow. As a nation, we need to learn to do good, to seek justice. And I believe that Jesus Christ is still alive and he's still reaching out and helping people. Yes, I am for national health care. And we already have national health care for senior citizens. And I guarantee you that all senior citizens, all of them I've ever met, and I've met hundreds, if not thousands of senior citizens, and they all love their Medicare. They don't want anyone to touch their Medicare. I've also met many Canadians, and everyone I've met likes their national health care. They always tell me, well, we in Canada, we don't have to worry about this. My wife showed me an article the other day from the newspaper of Justin Bieber. And you know, he's what, 16 or 17 years old, a young man. And they wanted to ask him some questions about sex. And they were trying to get him on that subject. And you would think a young man at that age who's that popular, that's maybe what he would want to talk about. And all he said was, well, all he said is one thing: well, I believe no one should have sex unless they really love each other. But then he changed the subject and he said, the one thing I do want to talk about is national health care. Justin Bieber said, in Canada, we don't have to worry. When we go to the doctor, we don't have to worry about the bill. Here in the United States, when you have a medical bill, you can go broke. Your whole world revolves around trying to pay these medical bills. And Justin Bieber really rebuked the United States and said that that was not a good thing in the United States. And here's what I say. Yes, I'm patriotic. Yes, I love our country. But the thing is what's the difference between a wise man and a fool? A wise man can learn from other people. They can learn. They can see what they can glean to help them, to benefit them from others. And we as a nation can learn from other nations. Yes, I believe we're the best nation. But yes, I also believe that there's a lot of room for improvement in our country. And one of the ways that we can improve in our country is by learning from other countries ways that are better than ours. And one of the main ways is national health care. You know, the other thing I would like to say is also that people are going to come to me and they're going to say, they're going to be looking at this and they're going to be saying, well, where are you going to get the money? Where is the money going to come from? Well, number one, if we operate it as efficiently as an insurance company, not only can we help all of our citizens and provide Medicare, in essence, for every single citizen in the United States, but also if we run it as good as an insurance business, we could actually maybe make a profit as a nation. Now, also my only other point is this. My only other thing is that, yes, we may have to get a special tax. Well, who is that on? Why not give a special tax on the ultra-wealthy? My goodness, they're not going to miss it. They've already got their mansions and their yachts, and they have more money than what they can do with. So why not have a special, that's the clock here at the bash. Okay, but why not have a special tax on the ultra-wealthy to help subsidize it if that's what it takes? The important thing is this, is to help our citizens. You know, sometimes we think about helping the starving people in Africa, and I'm all for that, my goodness. Yes, we should. But also, let's help the people right here in our nation, in our country, to live a better life. And one of the ways that we can help people in our country to live a better life is by providing health care for all. That's Peter here on the Dash. Thank you for joining in, and may God bless you. Good night.